Okay, at this point, Candy decided she didn't want to come out here in video, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it myself. I've got everything disconnected. See the pressure valve, hot and cold, power, and then I'm replacing. So at this point, I've disconnected everything, pressure valve, hot and cold, power, you'll see it down there. You'll see that bad the water heater looks. This is an 8-year-old water heater, A.O. Smith. 2014 is the year. You see that first serial number of 14. And we had some electrolysis going on. There was some water leaking out of the lead valve that goes to the house. Actually comes from the main water lead to the water tank. Down here, I've actually taken out the, not the element, but I've taken out the piece that was rotted. Actually, it wasn't rotted. It just got wet from going up inside there. And I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't, but water dripped down. See it down the back of the thing, and then basically pop that loose. So now I've drained it, disconnected the hose, and I'm gonna go and take my tractor with the grapple. I thought I was gonna do it with the forks and just lift it out. But in this case, I'm gonna put the tractor grapple up, and you'll see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lean the water heater over and grab it with the grapple and then carry it out. So it'll be much easier. So, more to come. Grapple's now connected. Just an FYI, if you have a tractor, even a smaller tractor, and you don't have the front function on it where you can have a grapple, I would definitely highly recommend it if you're looking for one.
notice now I've actually switched to my pallet forks to lift it up on there. And then want to grab it with the grapple and big old holes in it.
All right, so I should have probably taken video of all the stuff I had to do, but if you look, the water heater's in, it's powered on. Right now their heating elements aren't heating because it's already hot water. But you see power's on, power's hooked up. I had to do some extra stuff to get rid of the sweated on copper. So I just essentially cut it back to the 1-inch copper that came out of the wall.
and put on shark bites with the hot water, or the water coming in from outside has a valve on it. So I have a ball valve, and then on the other side of the ball valve, I have it connected to a pliable hose that's screwed in there. And then obviously I finally finished that as well, which is the connector from the overflow valve to the exterior. So all done.